Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like... Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Donnarumma. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. He's gone for goal. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Could be danger here. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Torres. Neymar. And there's the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Picked out, it's Neymar! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Neymar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter.
And the finish! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just... Peter, he doesn't have a good look about it.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy. Oh, that's ambitious. And the keeper can swallow it up.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Fernando Torres. Torres looking sharp there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's well... Can he finish? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's having a pop! And that's past the post.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Robertson. He won't be happy with that one. Fernandez. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing Neymar! He's put it wide.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And it's Fernando Torres. It's good running with the ball. Messi. Oh, cracking. Takes a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Good read, needed to be.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
3 minutos de descuento.
And that has left him in a heap. Pass is just off target. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the most oh no, what has happened here? And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Paris Saint-Germain look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So straight into the second half. And Torres! No, that's just wide.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Robertson. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good alertness. And it's been played through. He's found the way through. And that's a dangerous ball. Real chance! And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
That's going wide left. Foot in. Torres. Fernando Torres. Going like a man possessed at the moment. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Torres with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And he's there to get it away. Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Diaz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Almost an hour gone. Messi! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball, and he's in. It's Neymar! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Fernando Torres.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has not gone well. Camavinga pinches it off him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh no, this does not look... He's had a shot! And there's a goal! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Torres is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernandez. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that was vital. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. That's Valverde. And that's another good win of the ball.
Madrid appear determined to play through the middle again.
Neymar! And that's a sharp finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And a chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's in a great position. Decent chance! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting from... He's having a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Another chance from a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Torres! And he steered it beyond the post. Oh, what a mistake! Alexander-Arnold.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foden. Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Neymar gets flagged offside. That's a good ball. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there.
And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Neymar, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Torres! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, they could be caught out here. That pass isn't the best. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, has all... Great chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Messi. Shot could be on. Fernando Torres. Oh no, what has happened here? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Knocks it into space. Good take. It's Neymar! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Angola are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the through ball. He has found a way through. Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Fernandez tries to play it through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neymar. No luck with that dink over the top. Son Heung-min. Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Camavinga. And it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there. Torres in acres of space out wide. Neymar! It's a goal! But oh, it's offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Can he get it through? It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he is just ripping it up. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking... Big chance! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Torres! He's put his foot right through that one.
Fernando Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Fernandez. Ball's gone out of play. And he's quick to return it. Foden. Oh, super ball. And this is Neymar. Shot at goal! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Takes a shot! And a neat finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it's Son Heung-min. Foden. Looking for the run. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Son Heung-min. And he's only too happy to take that back. Foden. Messi. Played into space. And that's an excellent interception. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of...
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Paris Saint-Germain are looking awesome, going into accountable into the second half. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he is dashing away. Over to the right flank. That's Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to... Terrific effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. Short changes him with that pass. Camavinga. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Distributed tidily. Akanji gets across to intercept that. And they've got a throw. Foden. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold. And oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Great, and the finish! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Torres. And he's managed to get rid. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Driving through the mid. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fernandez. Tries to pass it through. So much time and space here. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. And that's a sharp finish. A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Quality ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Angola can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's a good run down the right. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Foden is in a really good position now. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Shot, surely! Off the post! Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! And one more try!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! And that's in. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post. No, not this time.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Oh, that is asking for... Can he finish? And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour.
He's having a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has 2. He's found a way through. Caicedo. Kane. Angola have reclaimed it. Foden.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Kane. No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking to play him in. Neymar. He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players looked...
And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Neymar walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning.
Well, the opening day of today for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Could be danger here. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that was very necessary. Akliush is onto this. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Monaco finding themselves unexpected. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Tries to play it, and the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Le numéro 21.
Caicedo. Paris Saint-Germain have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Quarter of an hour played. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Akliush. Now Fas. Mawissa. Nice looking ball. Oh, good spread. Foden thinks about the shot. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain, fine. Oh, given away. Kamara. Akliush. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. Fas. Kamara. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Zakaria. Akanji cuts out the pass. Now it's Torres. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Foden. And Sufati. Akliush. And that has put paid to that. Nicely shaped ball. Fast, clears without hesitation. Paris Saint-Germain can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Teze. And Sufati. Now it's Torres. Lewandowski. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Teze. Monaco have got it back, and they'll have another go. Good ball, good take. Teze. Great ball, and he's in here. Fas did well to stay calm there. Akliush. Caicedo. Where it came from. Camavinga. Great vision. Fernando Torres. And it's Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Torres. Teze. And Akliush. Kera. Vas. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure.
Paris Saint-Germain producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. The second half is up and running. It's Lewandowski! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Kamara to Ansu Fati. He's in a great position here. Ødegaard. Caicedo has found the net here, of course. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they've got rid. Over to the right flank.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's a sharp little ball here. There will be a throw-in. Torres going after that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Zakaria. Camavinga needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Radetzky gets it away. Searching pass he's played there. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And Sufati. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Can he finish? And a neat finish. Just cruising. They are cruising.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked out the run. Lewandowski, and he's there to clear it. Now it's Balogun, and he's had it nicked away.
Monaco are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Now he's got space here, and that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Balogun. He's had it taken off him. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Monaco have opted to make another change here.
Attention, changement.
Odegaard, just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Caicedo. And a chance! No, got right underneath it.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that.
Oh, what a mistake! There's Torres! And it's in! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Changement.
Carvajal has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga gets on his bike and on the move. Minamino.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Balogun. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's well shapes to shoot! He's put it wide. Fass. It's good pressing, squeezing. It's Lewandowski! Well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. I think there's been a greater menace.
Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Picked out brilliantly.
Il y aura 4
crossbar.
minutes de temps additionnel.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Carvajal. Zakaria. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Lewandowski. Shot a goal! And with that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of them.